we are again, Mafia Unveiled, the John and Gene Show. We got a special guest today, Cuban Link.
Cuban.
How's it going, man?
Chilling like a villain on penicillin. How you doing?
All right.
What's up,
Nice
baby?
to meet you,
good
man.
to
John
see
and
you
Gene.
Cuban Link.
Well, man,
I grew up on you, bro.
Thank you, my brothers, man. Listen, man, I'm a mob buff too, man. Myself, man. From the movies to real life to just checking out, the underworld and all of that, man. And I definitely heard about y'all, man. And you know what I'm saying, it's a pleasure being here with y'all.
Thank you, man.
And you know what I'm saying, just kicking it, man, just kicking it. I'm surprised that y'all even heard about me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
So
Oh, man, of course.
Come on,
listen, you're, for the people who don't know, you're Cuban Link.
Yes, sir.
But I lived in Cuba, so we got a lot of stuff to discuss and talk about. And you were in those refugee camps, weren't you, when you first came over?
Well, yeah, I came out when I was 5 years old. I was born in Havana, old Havana, in a little block called Puerta Cerrada, which is it's called block door. Closed door, actually.
Right.
So
I lived down there for a little bit, and I lived in Miramar.
I'm not okay. Yeah. So I don't know shit too much about like now how it's going on, but because I came when I was 5. So when I was 5 years old, that's when the Mariel Boatlift happened with Jimmy Carter and Fidel Castro. You know what I'm saying? He kicked. Well, Jimmy Carter said whatever Cuban want to leave, they don't want to be under the regime of the Castro regime, could leave Cuba. So that's why they said that Fidel Castro shitted on America.
Right.
Because that was the opportunity he used to open up all the jails.
And that's when Chichi came over.
Chichi
Angel.
Well, Angel, yeah, Chichi got the yayo. He got the yayo. But
He's here somewhere. Where is he?
Chichi actually did the movie.
He's sleeping. He's
and that's my buddy too.
Yeah.
He's been on with us before.
That's my buddy.
We had him on.
Actually,
We had him on. Yeah, we had him on the show.
But
2 years ago.
See, I'm really from that movement, and he actually did the movie about it.
Yeah.
Actually, I asked him this question the other day when I was out here. I told him, how do you feel about you making that movie? Because he's really Cuban. Yeah. He's actually one of the 2 Cubans that's in there, because there's Stephen Bauer, which is Manolo.
Right.
And him. I think they're the only 2 Cubans really that played in that movie, fully Cuban.
Right.
And I really came from the Mariel Boatlift. Right. And in the beginning of Scarface, that's when you see Fidel saying, no los queremos, no los necesitamos. And he threw, but they came through in the beginning with the Revenga and all the sanitarium. I said sanitation, all that shit. That shit was real. Like, that was real. Like, from Key West, we call it in Spanish Cayo Hueso. Okay. So Key West, we landed there with a boat that took from Mariel Harbor, which is in the old Havana. We had to sneak in. My father was actually locked up. Right. So the minute Jimmy Carter gave like the green light for Cubans to come over here, Fidel opened up all the jails. Right. So my father was one of those criminals that he let out. Wow. So he came from the jail straight to the crib, to the house, got us, me, my mom's, my sister, and he took us to the port docks, right there, to the Port of Mariel. But it was too full, so we had to do the port of the Embajada de Peru. Okay. It's the embassy of Peru. Right. So we snuck through there. So we wasn't supposed to leave, you know what I'm saying? So my father was, gangster shit. Yeah. Gangster shit. We know about immigrants, right? You know what I'm saying? As far as like immigration and how the immigrants are the reason why America thrives so much, and what it is because, the souls and the energy of like our predecessors. My father. When we get here, we turn into shit because we get Americanized. But as far as the hunger. And
well, you get guys like Pitbull that comes out, and Pitbull's aggressive, man. He talks for this country. He says, go come from where we come from, and then talk your bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, glad you made. You named him. See, I had a little problem with Pitbull.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he's Cuban. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. My whole thing about being Cuban is like maybe how you are about your people. Yeah. You are about your people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's not so many Cubans like New York. Yeah. Maybe in Miami and all that, but I'm a Cuban that. Came to Miami and all of that, stood 6 months, but then the cocaine cowboys era. Right. That was the Griselda shit and all that crazy shit. So motherfuckers was bodying people. Everybody. So my parents, me, my mom, my father, and my sister, we went to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is calmer. Right. It's closer to Cuba, Spanish, language and all that. So we went over there. My father started thriving, building bodegas and stuff like that, but playing the horses. Of course, gambling bullshit. But after that's when we went to New York. from Puerto Rico, went straight to New York, to the Bronx.
Yeah.
Prospect Avenue, 167.
Yeah.
So you talk about Puerto Rico. My friend Oscar Lugo has got 440 years. Puerto Rican, came from there. I've been trying to help him get out of prison. He's illegally kept there with a crazy sentence. We're trying to bring him home.
In Puerto Rico?
He's here. He was from Puerto Rico, and at the time, a lot of this stuff that was going on, they were claiming he was here, but he was actually in Puerto Rico while it was all going on. So we're trying to appeal the case, and I'm on top of the case constantly with his family. Back and forth talking to him. And so, there's a lot of injustice done.
There's a lot of injustice.
So the crazy part is, you mentioned, I mentioned Pitbull. But
he's cool now. He's cool now.
Well, I want to get to another guy. You know who I want to get to.
Oh, okay.
I want to get to Fat Joe now.
Okay, now we're going straight down the line to everybody.
We're going to go after it.
Oh, man.
Well, honestly, I want to know, how'd you get in the rap game before we get into Fat Joe? How'd you get into the rap
man, it was just, like I said, when I landed in...
Because I listened to you when I was young. I'm talking about the 90s, you was popping. You was Fat Joe, you was fucking hot, you know what I'm saying? So how'd you get in that clique?
Well, he's going to blow up again now.
Thank you for fucking making me feel like I'm an old bastard.
No, I'm saying, because I'm 40 now, bro.
No doubt.
I'm 40 now.
And I am 390 years old right now, but in Cuban ages, we up there.
How'd you get in the rap game? How'd you get with Terror Squad? How'd you get
Like I said, when we landed when Puerto Rico, went to New York, the Bronx.
Yeah.
Smelled still the smoke in the air from the burning buildings.
Right.
Motherfuckers are still burning, the landlords was burning the buildings to get the insurances.
Right.
So when I landed from Puerto Rico to the Bronx, I landed, the smoke in the air still, it was still the fresh Bronx, the motherfucking boogie, boogie down. You know what I'm saying? With, hip hop started out at the park. Motherfuckers was taking the power, the poles from the street. They was taking, they was gutting it out, and they was adapting to the speakers and all the shit and making a project party.
Right.
But in the bottom line in the parks. So it was that type where the motherfucking spikes was still wearing.
Oh shit.
And there was still cardboard on the floor from the breakdancing.
Right.
So and the graffiti was on the wall. So I learned those when I was learning English. I was actually learning all of those things too. So I thought that this was what New York was.
Right.
So and I'm in the middle of the shithole.
Right.
I mean, it was the poorhouse. It was It was but that poorhouse was the most beautifulest thing to me.
That's Cuba. I'm gonna tell you something. For the people that don't know, Cuba's got the best street parties there is. They may not have no money to people in the street, but they know how to have fun.
And that's the Bronx. That was definitely the Bronx back then. That was the similarities of it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was looking out. It was a community, regardless. They had the drug dealers in the corner.
So you were just talented, I'm saying. When you knew you were talented, when did you know you were talented?
Well, we were talented for a minute because, we shy up here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know English like that. You know what I'm saying? My favorite group at the time was Run DMC and stuff like that. So I was rocking the Adidas with the fat laces and all of that, and Michael Jackson jackets and all that shit. So we still, you know what I'm saying? And we come from another country. Like me, I'm still but it was hip hop. It was from my walk, from the Diddy Bop. You know what I'm saying? From the tagging up, from just listening to Marley Marl, and you know what I'm saying, Mr. Magic on WBLS, Kiss FM back then. It was just those little avenues that would break our necks just to fucking record that night, that one program, so I could listen to it over and over because it was just that appealing to me. And it wasn't me, it was my friends.
Yeah. My
black friends that I had that I didn't even know English, but they was fucking my best friend. They was walking me to school. They was making me learn English.
Right.
So I learned the whole swag, the whole hip hop culture, not just say music. It was just the culture that I got involved with first. Then it was, you know what I'm saying, a little breakdancing.
Right.
Then it was a little tagging up, but it wasn't nice at that. Then it was a little, you know what I'm saying, beatbox, you know what I'm saying, doing a beatbox and all of that. So I had to go through all of that. I wasn't like one of those kids that just said, oh, I know how to write songs, and I just put a beat on, and I learned the whole everything. So I embodied that. When I started writing, I used to mimic. I used to take Coogee rap lyrics from you want to escape, you want CG rap penetrate, want to escape, but you got a date to meet fate. Running when the motherfuckers starting, niggas getting turned and missing motherfuckers on the milk carton. Danger when I rearrange the changer. See, shit like that.
Yeah.
That type of vocabulary intrigued me.
Yeah.
So I used to write that shit. Like, I used to write his lyrics, Big Daddy Kane's lyrics on a page.
See, that old school shit I like a lot. I mean, maybe because it's more of our generation.
Well, it was
we
just...
grew up with it. I like it better than what we got going on
No,
now.
that shit was killer shit back then. I mean, that was cool.
Rap.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, the best era of rap was 90s. That's my opinion. Best era of rap was 90s.
The golden era. I mean,
yeah, that's the golden era of rap, honestly.
I mean, definitely, you had monsters come through the door.
All the monsters.
Mobb Deep, Nas, you had everybody.
Everybody.
But before that, I came in before that. I came in with the beat, the Juice Crew. I came with that. I came with Master Ace, Cool G Rap, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, Slick Rick, Fat Boys, Curtis Blow. Like, I came through that. You know what I'm saying?
Blow, yeah.
I came through fucking Melly Mel and the Furious Five. I came through that. I didn't know the fucking English like that, but they were shaping me already. You know what I'm saying? Those lyrics, and because they was spitting, they was just painting with words what we was living.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And
who noticed you? Like, who grabbed you?
Well, no, that was just me loving hip hop.
Right.
So I kept that shit a secret. That was my secret. Then one day, the teacher told me to do some school assignment to use whatever art form, whatever, I want to paint, want to do this. I said, nah, I want to do some hip hop shit. So I chose that. So I took a Run DMC song on a mission, and I said, I did the work on that. I took it was actually about crack. Crack just hit hard. Right. That's when they hit the 125th. Remember that wall? It was a handball court on 125th. Yeah. It says crack is whack.
Yeah.
That shit right there was just made.
Wow. And
that's how it was. Crack, Kiss FM used to pull up to like the school where I was, Roberto Clemente, 166, and hand out, stop, don't do crack, is whack. So it was a whole campaign on that.
People don't know Roberto Clemente was a famous baseball player.
Puerto Rican.
And we used to have the fire hydrants flowing, everybody running through, everybody on the street playing stickball, handball. Those were the days, man.
Those were the days. But I mean, I chose that, and I did the rhyme, Run DMC's song, On a Mission. I'm on a mission to stop crack. Crack is whack. It was whack anyway. Yeah. But it was a school assignment. That was my first actually rhyme. I had to say that shit in front of the whole class. Right. So I said it. Give me a little applause. Okay. Give me a little, okay. I like it. So, I was okay. I felt a little good, whatever, but I was nervous as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't really my shit, but that was already letting people know that this is what I love. You know what I'm saying? This form of art right here. And then slowly but surely behind the scenes, instead of taking notes, I was just writing rhymes. But I would say them to myself. Right. Okay? I wouldn't really come out and my sister back at home, she used to do some Spanish like singing shit. So I used to be always in music. You know what I'm saying? I'm involved with that. But then through the whole, like even my junior high school and shit like that, I used to do the auditoriums, used to, get on the mic and all of that and spit. But then I met Pun.
Okay. You met Pun first?
No. This is me before meeting Pun. This is the Cuban hitting the Puerto Rico, Bronx, learning English.
Met him at what age? What age you meet him at?
92.
Okay.
92. I had to move from when we came in. Father, betting on the fucking horses too much. You know what I'm saying? And then you got
with my father.
And then you got to do the split up because Mama gotta go to face by herself. You can't see with no man with her, so she got to get the But Papa's still there. Yeah. But the government can't know he did. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the hood shit, and just like every hood motherfucker that came through, where I came from, that's how we did it. My father, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's the hero. He's the reason why I got here. Me and my sister and my mother. If it wasn't for him, I would never been, even had a thought of the American dream. Right. So, he's not here. God bless my father, my hero. But my mom's the same thing, same strong, housewife that implemented the rules of education. Like immigrants, you came here to get a better life. Yeah. We had to put that. There's
a lot of family values in Cuba. I'm going to tell you, so when I haven't been back there in years, but when I was there, the streets and the parks were full on the weekends with families.
It's families. It's a family thing.
Really got a big family values in Cuba, and the families are tight.
Definitely.
And there's a lot of ball playing. Everybody's playing ball. You got some great athletes there.
And you see the grace. Because they poor as fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Money is scarce over there.
$20 is a big deal there.
It's a lot of things because there's no money. Yeah. Because of the embargo.
Yeah.
That's a whole different thing. That's politicians. That's you already know. That's they shit. I mean, America still has a grudge because, like I said, it's like Fidel flushed the toilets on America in 1980, and I came because he let all the fucking jail niggas in there. He let all them out. Yeah, he let all the crazies and nutcases to America, and they destroyed America. They destroyed fucking Miami, but I'm part of those. I'm a good side though.
You got a majority, I think, are good.
I mean, I was 5, but my father was actually locked up. If he didn't let us out, I wouldn't have been here. Yeah. So it's a catch-22 for me.
Right.
So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's not everybody was like that. So I was always.
Your father could have been the Tony Montana of the movie.
No, my father wasn't. He wasn't doing the drug thing. My father was a whole different kind of, a whole different.
I want to know when you met.
He'll steal your cow next door. He'll steal the cow.
I was a big fan of Pun as well. So I want to know when you met Pun. He knew you were a rapper? Like, what was the deal?
Nah. Me and Pun just met on a block, man. He used to, you know what I'm saying, just ball. He used to play ball. I moved in Prospect Avenue, 167. Right. And that's like the lower. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in 164th in Sheridan by Yankee Stadium. It was all right, but it was still low. But, you know, the demographics go lower when the poverty, you know what I'm saying? They put you in a fucking, you know, they already found the project to put you in. That's when you already know, okay, this is going to be your settlement. Right. And this is, you know, then you start looking at shit. Even though it's a new settlement, because it was a fucking brand new projects, but it was little short projects around the big projects that were there forever. So, you know, it's just, motherfucker is hungry. Yeah. He's hungry, education level, you know, all of that shit. When you get older, you start realizing it. You know what I'm saying? The geographic part of things, how they clump people together. Of course. And you see how the crime rate, you know what I'm saying, in that part is crazy. Great. So that was that part that was crazy. So I was, you know, I went with the Grizzlies and the Tigers and the Bears and oh my. I was there with them motherfuckers, all black motherfuckers. Right. All black motherfuckers. And they loved me and I loved them. And it was a little sprinkles of the Spanish, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some Spanish people here and there, and that was me. That was Pun. That was, you know what I'm saying, and some other guys from, you know what I'm saying, my crew, where I grew up at. But it was all family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It was black and brown, and it was love. You know, if you was from that area. So Pun was just that, he was just that fly nigga.
He was really skinny, right?
He was the fly nigga. He was the fly nigga. You know, Spanish Puerto Rican nigga with the gold chain. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with the big, you know what I'm saying? The black motherfuckers that dunk and shit. And he was nice too with the ball. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was nice, but I was younger than him. Right. He had 2 years and a half over me. So I was 16. He was,
he was 19. Deal at that age,
yeah, he was 19. So 16, I'm still with the biddies. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in school. This nigga's already married. Yeah. He got his own apartment, and he's over balling with the top niggas that's dunking backwards. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that was what it was. So I seen him there and all of that. Triple Sace. That was my homie too, Dominican. So you got the Puerto Rican, the Dominican, the Cuban. You know what I'm saying? So we called ourselves first the Caribbean Connection. Right. First, you know. Before that, it was like me and Pun he hit it off as Triple Sace came to my crib one day, threw a rock, come down, see my man, you know what I'm saying, Pun at that time, his name was Moondog. So they wanted me to check out a new gun. Like, you know what I'm saying, he had the 380. Right. Gangster shit. I feel at home right here, talking to your fucking mobster fucks. So I love y'all. So anyway, he knew, like, Triple Sace was closer to me, so he knew I'm a gun lover. Pun was a gun lover. I didn't know Pun like that at the time. His name was Moondog. Right. Came to my window through the Pebble, came down, went to the Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach is the roof. To Davidson Projects. We let off a clip each. We knew that the gun worked, whatever. Your Pun took the OJ, remember the OJ cabs?
Oh my God, what's that?
Too old for that. OJ cabs. The OJ cabs.
What's that?
That's the car service.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I don't know the call. I know you're talking about the old school. You talking about old school name?
Right. You call them the OJs.
Yeah, that's not called by us. We just had a taxi cab service.
Okay, that's the difference between Little Italy and fucking the Bronx.
Yeah, they come.
No, but y'all knew that shit. Y'all knew that. Yeah, part of the Little Italy in the Bronx.
That was before me. I'm sorry, guys.
No, yeah, it was. Yeah. So OJs was cars like if you want to fucking rent them out for a fucking hour, you pay them $30
really?
A whole hour.
Right.
You just fucking OJs. OJ car service. Anyway, we took OJ all the way to his crib. Stood there, motherfuckers started acting like a kid with me. Fucking fell in love with my brother. My brother fell in love with me. He had his wife. He had little Amanda Star. Now she has a baby, Ether. So, you know, I seen them, that innocence. You know, she was only 6 months old. That nigga made me stay there for a week. Triple Sace went home. He went home because he couldn't fuck with us. Like as far as like, we just having so much fucking fun, we started snapping on this nigga. He got tight. That nigga said, I gotta get the fuck out of here. These niggas is crazy. So I stood with like a week with that nigga, and he just became my best friend right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was our relationship. No music, no business. Right. It was just like that. So I traveled from fucking more than 2,000 miles, whatever, from a different country without knowing, you know what I'm saying, the language here, learned the language. Got to meet a lot of people in my life. Right. Lived a lot of places. Met this special young man right here. You know, we met each other. And that's why it's special. That's why sometimes it'd be like, yo, this shit was destined. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, that don't happen to everybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? That don't happen to everybody. And for me to become a rapper.
Then you take off. Yeah.
For me to become a rapper. And you know, it's not like.
He was one of the best lyricists at one time.
Exactly. Traveled 3,000 miles just to meet your best friend, and then your best friend and you are in the same road together. But yet, this motherfucker becomes 3 times platinum.
What about Yeah Baby? Yeah Baby was sick, that album.
Craziness.
Crazy.
Pun was incredible. And he was incredible. And we didn't know, we didn't like or loved each other on some friendship shit because of the music. That's later. Yeah. We was talking about playing ball. We talking about, you know what I'm saying, boxing. Right. Going to Fort Apache down there, you know what I'm saying?
He was nice, man.
And just doing family things. Yeah. That's how I know my brother. So that's why it's so personal with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you hear Flowers for the Dead,
that's one of my favorites.
That personal. And I wrote that shit before he died.
That's one of my favorites.
He heard that song.
Yeah.
That's how crazy that song is.
That song is dope.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just that deep and it's that crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely, I believe in that destiny though. Man,
now, when you were Pun, did you guys together meet like Fat Joe and these guys? Like, I don't know if you know, like Mark Anthony, his first cousin was with TS too. Marco, he's a good friend of mine. He's been on the shows. He grew up with Fat Joe. And now, did you guys?
Fat Joe was from the projects across.
And when did you guys meet? Did you just meet him together, or did Pun know him first? And then
Triple Sace knew him. Okay. Another Terror Squad member, Triple Sace. He was there. We made a group called Full Eclipse. Right. Can't forget that because Full Eclipse is Full Eclipse. Then we became TS. Okay. So we was Full Eclipse first. Right. Me, Triple Sace, Big Tomb, Pun, and myself. So we got introduced as Joe and them. Because they already had a crew called TS, which was the crew from the streets. And
I got a bunch of pictures when you guys were real young kids.
Yeah. So we came through the avenue. You know what I'm saying? Everything like we came through was for real. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just like hip hop. Like it started from the breakdancing, from the graffiti. Everything was elements. From the TS crew was for the street first. Drug dealer shit. Wilding out shit. Going to parties, fucking shit up. Right. You know, so we put our motherfucking work in. Right. So the respect level came from that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, then they accepted. We was accepted. Right. You know what I'm saying? To a point where it's like, okay, it is what it is. Right. That's when Joe came later. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, I don't know if Joe was looking from behind the scene or there was telling them about us. Right. Because it was like, yo, they got this, you know what I'm saying? Sage, Cuban, and Dominican, and a fatter Puerto Rican than you. Like, he's nicer than you. I remember motherfuckers telling me that they told Joe that. Right. So Joe, of course, you know, he went and checked it out. So one day we used to chill in front of the Tintin, the store that's there, and for some reason me and Punk came early that day, and we always used to chill there. We'd fucking buy like packs of 40s, like cartons of 40s, and then we just drink them right there, and then fucking Pun gets drunk and has 20 niggas on top of his shoulders to the fucking building. We used to just wild out in the dumb shit. Right. So that day we came early, and who pops up? So Joe pops up. And we already know that Joe's hearing about us, but we don't know. Because I know Joe too from, what's up, man, how you doing? He used to play softball around the way. And I seen Joe before, and I know him a little more than Pun at this time. Sace knew him more because he played softball with him. But I seen him in his games and all that. He showed love. One day he popped, like I said, me and Pun is chilling in front of the store. Still daytime. Joe pops up, goes into the store, and we right there in front of the store, like the door. So he said, "What's up, baby?" He goes inside. As soon as he goes inside, Pun tells me, "Hey, yo, twin, hey, yo, go get that nigga, tell him I'm going to spit around for that nigga." I tell you, all right, you want to spit around? You know, which is, just kick a verse for him.
Right.
Because at the time we was writing, but you know what I'm saying? And we were kind of set it up where we get a chance to spit it for Joe, like I'm gonna blow that nigga head over. You know what I'm saying? So Pun was already ready for that. So he told me to go tell him that. So I was walking in the store. He's in the back over there grabbing a Pepsi, whatever, Diet Pepsi. Always with his Diet Pepsi, right? So I was like, yo, my nigga, yo, my man, you know what I'm saying? Like, kick around for you when you come out. You cool? He said, yeah, cool. All right, cool. Go back outside. Yeah, good. So I'm playing the intermediate
Middleman.
nigga, middleman on that. You know what I'm saying? Innocently.
Right.
But knowing, because I'm doing it for my brother.
Right.
Because I want him to fucking kick around. Because, you know what I'm saying? I know what he got, like, in his chamber.
Yeah.
I was there when he wrote it. So I'm like this. Oh, we going to kick that fucking, blow the sun out the sky and blow the sun away. So Joe comes out, Diet Pepsi. Oh, shit. Yeah. This is my brother. My brother, Moondog. That was his name at the time. It wasn't Big Pun yet.
Right.
Moondog. He used to have a leather coat. Fucking the back had a wolf howling at the moon. Okay. Yeah, so that, you know, it's custom made too. That was another thing about him. He was like his own nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? He won a law case, so he had a little money. So, you know what I'm saying? He was doing different shit. But, yeah, so I told him, yo, this is my brother. He wants to spit around, whatever. Nigga Pun, you know what I'm saying? He just got on his shit and snatch the moon out the sky and blow the sun away. Me and my brothers play hardball, strictly hardcore lyrics still unfinished, breaking God's laws. My job's raw, but I gotta do it. I'm feeling hot and booted, so you might get shot and lose a lot of fluid. Spot, I blew it at an early age. Ever since the curly braids, you were earning wage with the 30 gauge. 30 ways to get paid if you got the balls. Slow the Glock and cause the hardest cop to drop his drawers. Don't stop a pause. Let the shotty go up his butt and finish up with some body blows and uppercuts. Out with that one, blah.
Yeah.
Right? Joe was like this, fucking wild twitching. You know what I'm saying? So I knew. So and it was just us three. That's the crazy shit about it. Usually when you do a cipher, it's mad motherfuckers.
Right.
But this was daytime, and I don't know where this shit happened. And I'm like this, looking to it. It was like, Joe was doing, you know, he felt him. He knew right there at that time that it was something special. The only thing about that is that Triple A's and your boy Cuban Link wasn't able to be partners with him because Joe wanted him by himself. Right. So that was one of the things. Like, you know, that type of news had to be broken down. I already knew that. I don't give a fuck. Right. I'm an immigrant, remember? It don't matter, nigga. You make it, I make it. Right. And not because of money or nothing, just because of my brotherhood. You made it. Right. I don't give a fuck what the fuck nobody say. Yeah. I'm going to enjoy that. Right. And we all took it like that. It was a little bit rough for certain of us, you know, because we was a group. Right. But that didn't stop Pun. Never stopped Pun from making us, like, even though we, you know, Joe and them might have thought, you know, so we was like being inconvenient by sticking our nose. It was Pun that's making us be there. So we could showcase our talent to Joe, right, to sell our talent to him. So that was his whole thing. So regardless, we wasn't a group, we was still a group and we was family. Right. And that's how he kept it. He was the leader of that. So biggest shout out ever for my brother, you know what I'm saying, for keeping that. Not too many motherfuckers get the opportunity, take it and bring their crew along. Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers shit on niggas. And look at Frankie Lyman, right? Remember? How you gonna do that to us, man? Frankie Lyman talking about ooh-ah. That nigga was by himself doing that ooh-ah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Pun took us even against all odds too. Yeah. It was Joe didn't want us.
Now you guys are young at this time. You were 20 years old, but you're a couple years younger.
I was 20. Right. No, at that time I was like 19.
Yeah, okay.
So he was 21.
22, yeah.
22, yeah. But then remember, it was this happened like in 93. This is 93 when we met Joe. Right. On that. So then Joe took Pun under his, you know, right, his fucking
on his wing. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, and
then the first album came.
Then the big brass
That
shot
was it.
came.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, Capital Punishment.
That was it.
Capital Punishment.
We
So it was a great team. That in the middle of little did we know that we riddled some middlemen who didn't do
Everybody knows
diddly.
that one.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Man.
Yeah.
He put y'all on.
But Yeah Baby was even better. The album before when he passed away, that album that came out, Yeah Baby.
That's when he was showing this.
That might have been. That's one of the best albums in like.
I think it was
Insane.
the best era of music right there.
90s was. 90s was. 90s was the best era. You had look, Jay-Z, Nas, you had Biggie, you had so many guys out there. Paul, you had guys that were flooded over there that came out of that era. Think
It's a
about
lot
it,
of
Jada,
shit.
because you had so much competition you all at.
It was the craziest. It was the craziest. Mobb Deep, nigga.
Mobb Deep.
Yeah, Mobb Deep. That's right.
Deep was crazy.
There was even more than that. I
Prodigy
can
was
keep
a-
going. Noriega was even nice his time.
I mean,
you know? Capone and Nori, come on, they were everybody.
I mean, man, that was definitely the golden era. That was when New York was diversified.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you still get the Busta Rhymes, you get the Q-Tip and them niggas, Q-Tip and all them niggas.
Forgot he was there.
You know what I'm saying?
Him too.
With the
Give me some
backpack.
more.
but then you get the fucking gangsters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You get everything that you need. And all different. Because ain't no biting allowed.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no bite. You can't sound like the next man.
Right.
So at the same time, it's like, that's when the golden era. That's what the epitome of hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? Now, not to even put it down, but
It's insane now. Anyone can make a song.
everybody now, you got a machine that makes you sound.
What's up, Frank? Get out of me, cut you out.
What's up,
Get it.
Come on, big guy. What you doing?
What's up, baby? Yeah, so I'm just saying the story so the mob don't fucking chop me up and put me in a fucking.
How do you like that orange juice we made you?
I think it goes tapped a little bit. I think I'll be feeling sleeping a little bit.
So I got to go back to it now. Let me just say something anyway before I talk about Joe. Joe works and does a lot of work with kids now. He does some positive things that are out there for a couple of years. But I want to get into more the how did that falling out?
Yeah, that falling out was a real serious one. I mean, shit, we gonna need another.
I'm saying, but nobody
segment.
really knows the story because there's a lot of rumors and things. What was the
It's
real
no rumors? The rumors is dumb niggas made them rumors.
Right.
To try to defend the fact of what took place.
Right.
Of me getting scar on my face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The scar on my face came over in Jimmy's Bronx Cafe. Over, it was business.
Right.
It was dislike. It was jealousy. It was something. He has nothing on me ever. Foul to a point of, you know, people that wear certain scars in their face.
Right.
They
For
deserve.
people
They
to know.
deserve.
Right.
They deserve it because
Of
they did
whatever
something.
is wrong.
They did
Yeah,
something
yeah.
really foul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's sleeping with the next man's girl,
Right.
wife, or telling snitching, snitching.
Well, that's what they tried saying that you did, right?
Of course
the
they
wife
did.
thing, right?
The wife thing.
Yes.
They never said the snitching because they
No,
can't.
but the wife thing they tried saying.
Of course they did because
Yeah.
that's the only thing that I was married at the time. So at the
Right.
end of the day, that's the underhanded shit to do.
Right.
Never in
He
my
was looking
life.
for an excuse, basically,
Right.
to get you out the way.
Because but
Money.
see me, I'm still
This-
that's my team.
It's about this, right?
That's my team. Pun just passed away, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep unity. I didn't know his mind was on division. He was divided. I'm over here in unity, which, it is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, it's like it's never been respected, and it can never be respected because even when you did that, he didn't do that. See, he didn't do that. What happened was he took a cheap shot at somebody I was with, and I was trying to stop the fight.
Right.
So then he took a cheap shot at me. So when he took this cheap shot at me, of course I had to, oh shit. I got back up in 2 seconds and I rocked him with like five of those, the 5-piece with the combination, the soda and the fucking coleslaw and the mashed potatoes and the fucking everything. So now he didn't understand how to eat that. I hit him with so much power, I guess, right? Because it was just like, so now it's like, oh shit. Now you got people there because I guess you got people there.
Right.
Me, I'm by myself.
Yeah.
But I'm not by myself. It's supposed to be crew, all of us.
Right.
But now I didn't know that, somebody behind me is part of your shit that you already had done.
Oh, snuck you.
So now, when I'm trying to go get you, because I can't believe in my head that you fucking even got the nerve to swing on me, because I'm stopping a fight. Faggot, bitch. When I'm about to rock you again, now they holding me. The fucking bouncers and Jimmy's holding me not to get him. And he's like this, dizzy. I'm about to get him. Motherfucker from the back. with the cutter.
Right.
He's going to work because I don't even feel this. I'm over here looking, my brother just betrayed me. Right. He hit me in my face. Now I'm gonna get you. So now I'm going here, concentrating on this while this motherfucker's over here like this. I don't feel that.
You don't realize it.
I don't feel that. Not with the adrenaline.
Yeah, you're not gonna feel it.
So now when that's that nigga forget it because I didn't even go like this or nothing. Yeah. He stopped on his own. You know what I'm saying? And I got 3 of those. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 of those.
I got an ice pick in my head, and when I got the ice pick in my head, I asked afterwards because just what you're saying. When your adrenaline's running, I looked at one of the guys who were with me. I said, "This is a couple of minutes after." I said, "How am I?" And his face, you could see that was. Because my head blew up, but you don't really feel it for the people that don't know, that never been stabbed. Yeah. So when that adrenaline's running, you don't feel it. When I got stabbed,
it was something more important in my mind at the time.
Because you got your focus somewhere else.
Yeah, my focus was into the fucking beluga that was fucking almost.
But I know a lot of guys that actually got a lot of respect for you, especially, and a lot of the guys that are friendly with him.
Yeah.
And I know on the side, without mentioning names, guys that have talked to me, guys that were in touch with me that, still like you. I got a good respect for you.
And I got it for everybody.
But a lot of these guys, you know how that goes.
You know how that
goes. They stay with whoever they're staying with, and they ride that,
And a dollar, that dollar bill can make a motherfucker do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It is what it is. The truth is what it is. I'm spilling what happened.
Right.
Those that want to believe it, they want to take whatever, they could do whatever.
Well, you're always going to get people.
I've been here for fucking, 49 years of my life. And,
well, they do this with everybody. You're never going to get everybody.
Right, and I don't want to. And I don't want to.
Yeah, and you don't care. I mean, you got to
I don't.
It's always going to be a different story, I know.
At the end of the day, the truth is the truth. I don't,
That's why I said on a negative stuff, whatever happened, on a positive stuff.
But that's personal, right? That's personal. But it would have been taken personal if it was done in a personal place.
Right.
That shit was done in Angie Martinez's fucking album release party, which is 1,000 fucking like Mary J. Blige is next to us.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's public. It just didn't have no internet back then.
Right.
So you did this shit in a public place to what? Embarrass me or to make everybody know this? Like I'm an example. So now, you did that. Now you gonna understand what I do. You know what I'm saying? So, it just gets deeper and deeper. Because it's just, at the end of the day, all a motherfucker want to know is, closure. Yeah. After all these years, right? Closure, and then the more ducking he does, more ducking. And he's successful, boy. That boy, that's a fucking beluga with fucking baby oil on it. That nigga, he know how to slip and slide when it comes to those questions. He knows how to, do certain things. It's like, so if I'm not important, because he bad talks about me, like he talks bad about me, throws my name on the dirt, but yet, tell me why. Ask the real questions. Why you hate him like that?
Right.
Because you said what's up to 50? 50 shitted on you more than anybody.
Right.
Jay-Z and them niggas, you had beef with them forever. You made up with them. Why you hate Cuba so much? What did he do to you? You fucked your wife? Nah. Oh, okay. You had to do something foul with Pun's wife? No, never, because he's too honorable. Okay. What did he do? Stole from you? Nah.
So what was it?
Exactly.
You don't even know.
I know exactly what it is. It's called fucking jealousy.
Oh, okay.
And it's called the opportunist motherfucker that couldn't, see another motherfucker shine and even eating off of me. You eating off of me. You getting 20%. What's the fuck is the problem? I'm part of your team.
Right.
You can't even stand to eat off of me. You don't want me to eat.
Wow.
What kind of jealousy you got, motherfucker? I thought you were my friend once.
Yeah.
So that's the type of evil I'm talking about. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like after all these years, you can see it. And it's only right, when the truth hits certain people and they've been lying for so long, it tears down the empire they built. And that's what they feel. Yeah. So they got to protect themselves even more now.
Right.
And even, like I said, one lie, you got to keep throwing more lies and lies until you stay silent. Hope they don't ask you that question again.
Right.
That's one thing he's not going to ever stop because it's forever going to be that mystery you ducked because I never ducked it. Right. I don't got nothing to hide. I know I stood up firm. You know what I'm saying? And I know I kept it 1,000 when it came to friendship. It came to, being real to crew. Okay, now you want to say now? You could have fucking threw the Q in there earlier. Before we started killing Joe on the fucking mic.
So yeah, you know, he's out behind the,
Nah, it's all good.
Behind the grill over there.
But see,
and you should have shouted that out before. You're back there. You can talk.
But it's just,
I always tell you this.
It's just when, you know, we get to a real situation, because it's real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like music is
That's
music.
all right. I mean,
and
it's life.
entertainment is entertainment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just when, you know,
But you're doing some positive shit now.
Of course, no, I did positive shit all my
No,
fucking
but I'm
life.
saying you're doing some real positive shit right now.
I've always, I mean, I always try to, always kept it positive, you know, righteous, of course, you know what I'm saying, music with messages, you know, talking to kids, you know, in high schools, and
What about your new songs?
now you're trying to get away from this subject. You wanted to go in a whirlpool of shitballs. Now, you want to get away from it.
But I like what he was just saying. You cut that part off because this is about kids and the next generation, and really you talk a lot of positive shit off camera.
And
I
could only,
about the kids, man.
and I could only be as real as I lived it, right?
Yeah.
So I can't be up there and talk, oh yeah, kids, yeah, stick true with your friends, and oh yeah, you know, I say that with Pun. Pun did it tremendously. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking message for the world right there. How he kept us as far as friendship.
He passed in 99, right? He passed in 99, was it?
2000.
2000,
Yeah, February 10th. So, you know, I mean, February 7th. My story when it comes to that is what? Listen, don't sign just any contract. Be careful with friends that act like enemies, that act like they're friends, or business people that want to take advantage of you.
Well, look what happened to Ashante.
Oh, look what happened to fucking me.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
really,
you're just talking about contracts. I'm just saying.
yeah, no, because me, I fucked up too.
But I'm using examples of different people.
And what happened to Pun?
Yeah,
Look, he says it's Pun's brother, right? Twin, oh, my twin. He took 50% of Pun's every fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking twin. That's a businessman that took advantage of another guy.
Right.
That's all it is. You're playing with my brother's fucking, my brother. That's my brother. Like I told you, Pun is my brother. Fuck all his music. I just told you how I met him. Yeah. So that's why it becomes personal. And I get more mad about what he done to Pun in business more than what he done to me.
Right.
Well, because when it comes to the dollar bill, we know what the Bible says, right?
So you couldn't get on. You couldn't go nowhere else. He had you locked in, like.
Well, no, he didn't have me locked. But what he did was, I was actually probably the only one that he didn't have locked. It's just when he gave me my walking papers, you know, he started putting like things out there. He started beating up DJs who play my music and shit.
Really?
So he started doing things, making big, you know, examples of things so people be scared. And then other people that are his friends, they don't want to mess with me because they're his friends. Right. He does many levels of hate, and in that way. And he, you know, that's what he did. Like I said, it's been a long time. This past few years, I finally got my story out. You know, shout out to Panda Chop. I got my story out the way I wanted to get it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Liberating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, now y'all know. Okay, Pun passed away. Okay, he says Pun was his brother. Okay, he stole $4 million from his royalties. It's on document. Stole it. Him and Jelly Bean Benitez stole money from Pun's royalties. It's documented. Check it out. Had to pay his wife, Pun's wife, $2 million. Joe didn't pay. He made Jelly Benitez. So he's making Jelly Benitez pay his debt, right? But yeah, he couldn't get Jelly Benitez. He's saying he didn't do it, so he couldn't get Jelly Benitez, which had Pun's publishing, to get Pun's money. But yet he can make him pay later on, which we could all see. The gangster maneuvers of bullshit gangsters.
Right.
You understand? Because you're not doing real gangster shit to a nigga that deserves it. You're doing this to your brother that you say, yes, your twin. The nigga that wrote your rhymes. The nigga who made your image. The nigga who saved your life. The nigga who made you a millionaire. Right. Made your kids go through a whole... Not poor no more. You say you love him.
Right.
This is how you love him. Lying to people. I can't do that because I'm seeing it and I see the lies.
Right.
I see the mask. But then I look crazy. I look like the hater. I look like the hater. Yeah, because I'm still in the hood repping. Oh, shit, my niggas. I'm still the one. Oh, no, they don't like that. They like the nigga that's shining with the diamonds, with the fucking beluga face, you know, swimming and fucking up the ocean for the whole fishes. They like that guy. that talks like this, like he's bougie now. He's not from where we come from. No, he's bougie. They like that nigga now. Okay, that's what you like. So I can't win. Even when I win, I won to myself. That's good enough. I won from, you know what I'm saying, as far as like getting the message out there for the kids, for the upcoming, you know, that know my story. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even directing it more to Joe.
Right.
Because he's just, you know what I'm saying, another rapper, another businessman that thought he was, you know what I'm saying, doing something that I'm not going to give him an escape route. It's just like, we usually take advantage of our own. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, it's like, you know, we came from a place where it's hard to do what we did. Yes, Joe opened the door a little bit but you know how hard it is to do what we did, like what Pun did? And all he wanted to do is, because I know, you know, if anybody knew Pun, it was like, yo, if I pass away, if something happens to me, take care of my family. My family,
right?
His family had to go to the shelter.
Oh,
That's
wow.
bad. That's terrible, yeah.
That's crazy.
Joe knows this. Joe knows the most valuable thing ever to Pun was his family, his kids and his wife, regardless of what happened in life. That was his most, he knows that. So, if we all know that, why are you over here spewing fucking the different shit to divide and conquer, to make people hate her? People hate me.
Because he's keeping the money.
There you go.
That's what he's doing.
There
of course,
you go.
I've seen that.
There you
trick.
go.
He's keeping everything. He knows what he's doing.
Going over there throwing that shit or that bochinche, that fucking rumor over there. So you could be over there talking while he's over there in pockets, putting motherfucking shit in his bank account.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
That's what he did. So, you know, that's not respected. That's how nice I could put that picture.
Right.
So if you wanted to see that, you look like fucking Bill Clinton down the nowhere. Yeah, they're fucking nowhere.
Why ain't on Epstein Island?
Oh, yeah, you know, you better not be. But at the end of the day, listen, man, like I said, I got it out my chest. It's done in a way that I'm satisfied with it. So I don't want to even tackle that on that type of energy anymore.
Right.
I just have to revise it because there were no fucking monster place right here.
Right.
So I have to get a little monsteristic. So, you know, and let y'all know exactly how I feel because it's real like that. But, you know, listen, he know what he did. I just don't want him to get away with thinking like I'm the only nigga who knows what you did. No, we're going to talk about it, baby. Because if not, I would have been put a bullet in your head. Yeah. So let's talk about it. Or you would put a bullet in mine, whatever. But, you know, it's that real. It's been that real. But all I wanted to do was come to this country and make music. He's still stopping me. Because he's half Cuban, too. He's supposed to be half Cuban.
Is he half Cuban?
Supposed to be half
Still
Cuban.
stopping you?
That I didn't know.
Of course he's stopping me. Why you keep stopping me? Oh, because I what? Because I talk shit? Because I tell the truth.
Yeah.
Because I'm nice and I might get people to like me, or because you scared that if I get money, I'm going to do you dirty like you did me. So all of those things I know in his head, and it's the only thing that can save that is the truth.
Right.
Come to one space, unload, baby. I've been unloaded. All I wanted to do is just ask you certain questions. Why would you do that to Tuincito? Why would you rob your brother like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Say sorry.
Yeah, you ain't gonna. I never meant that.
Say sorry. Why would you steal from from this?
Yeah.
Why would you stop? You know what I'm saying? People that come from your neighborhood, knowing, same Spanish motherfuckers that helped you, that wrote for you, that made you the star you are today. Why would you go extra out your way to stop those and let the other ones that you didn't never know like that
Right.
off the hook? Okay, something there, right?
Right.
So what's the road now from the last year going forward for you?
Be careful crossing the street, eh? Man, the only thing that's different, man, which is a lot of things are different, it's deeper than, this story is a story that's actual facts, but, it's energy, you know what I'm saying? It's God out there. Of course, you got the devil, but, God is God. The strength of love is still out there. Family's still out there.
You got something nice that I just heard in the kitchen earlier we were listening to.
Well, Roberto Rodrigo Ramirez did that one. No, but right now I'm just, if you're a real artist, then you'll understand.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying. You'll see certain special music quotations, or through that artist, you'll see how he delivers it. Some motherfuckers might think they still fucking nice, but they're still stuck in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be like, yeah, I'm nice. But it's not the case here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Or
I try not to be the case. I don't want to be that you know what I'm saying, that MC that does that. I just feel like, music is a whole different language to me. It's like how I approach it. I had lost the fun part of it. Just like because of the story that I told you, that's fucking trauma.
Yeah.
That shit is trauma.
But you got to evolve.
Regardless. I'm not caught up with that, but I'm caught up with that.
Yeah.
I'm a Vietnam fucking vet.
Right.
A little bit, Yeah. So not that I say I wasn't saying dope shit or I didn't give y'all niggas dope shit, but yeah, I had fucking like some shits that as far as my business wasn't as good as the tactics weren't as good as the next guy tactics.
Right.
Regardless it was. They didn't shine like the other guys did. Or, I'm saying, underhanded, because business is dirty. You got to go.
All business is dirty. Streets
Dirty business, and there's a lot of dirty
business is dirty. Money's dirty. And listen, egos.
But it's not even sorries. It's not even about, petty roll. It's not even about that. It's just what it is.
Right.
Just because a nigga knew and, found a way how to block something and suppress something from coming out, that don't make him better than you as an artist.
Hey, I got to shout out something to somebody, because Dan from Brownsville is a good friend of mine. He was been on the show with us before. And
Brownsville in the
Michael.
building.
And I just want to say, he's just sent me a nice message. And we do a lot of talks in Brownsville for the inner city.
Brownsville's
Dan,
a motherfucker.
get right back to you.
Yeah. Brownsville's, that's what I'm talking about. When part of the Bronx where I'm from, Prospect over there, that's like Brownville.
Yeah,
that's where I come from.
Yeah.
And Joe's come from that. We all come from that. Pun, all of us. We come from that. So we was Latinos dudes that really,
the hood,
really respected by the black folk.
Right,
yeah.
And that's why we also, prevailed like that. We we excelled to that level because we was accepted. Like I told you, I didn't know English. And my fucking friends was black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not even a fucking joke or anything. That was for real. So my love when it comes to me, Cuban Link, I'm 24 carats, for real. I'm pure as far as who I am to my people and to my music. So right now it's just that fire. That's a good fire, the blue flame. I'm blue flaming right now when it comes to the pen and the paper. so this music right now that I'm dropping, that I'm writing, all the new projects that I'm touching, I feel so great at it, with it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, God, is enlightened definitely a lot within me, and it made me have fun again with music. I was not having fun. I was trying to kill niggas. I was doing lyrical hits.
So right now, I'm managing an artist right now. He's from the Bronx. He's a drill rapper. He's coming up, and he's dying to FaceTime with you after this. All right? He said he grew up listening to you. All right? So he's really talented, and I'm really for real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was locked up with him. He's a beast, man. He's really good, and I got him going to LA, and they want to hear him. He's really talented, but he's dying to meet you after.
Ah, man, no problem, man. I mean, listen, all of this shit is things I've been through, and as a man, I took it. As an artist, I love my music. I love making music. I love the artistry.
Well, you got to make sure you keep it where you love it, you have fun with it. And
that's where I'm back.
Right.
That's where it's back at. That's why I'm more dangerous.
Yeah.
I talked it like that, but now I'm more dangerous.
Yeah.
So now, the more fun I have with it, the more haters are gonna fucking grin at me.
But that's all when you're doing good and you're successful.
I know.
You got the haters.
I know.
Without the haters, you won't know you're successful.
Yeah, but it's certain type of degrees of fucking haters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
We got the good degree ones.
Yeah, we got 6 degrees of separation. So fucking these motherfuckers.
We're used to it.
A hater that acts like a fucking friend to everybody else.
Yeah.
Is incredible. It's just like wow. And you sit back and go, masterpiece, masterful. What a fucking phony. What a phony. I mean, you be the hater by yourself like this. Wow, are you hating on here for?
What are we at right now, Eric?
He just gave the hand signal back there.
Okay, what you want?
We're almost ready to go. We're going to have him back again.
We'll do a part 2 with him.
We're definitely doing a part 2.
Down the pipe or what is this? Slider.
So with that
Frank,
being
what do you
said,
think? It's good, right? We gotta have a part 2.
I can't believe I'm sitting next to Cuban Link.
Oh man, I
listening
can't
to
believe
this guy.
I can't
on the
believe I'm in the
Donner Show.
fucking Mafia right
I was
now.
90. Listen, I was in junior high school 210. Okay, and everybody was listening to this guy and all of and Pun and all of guys that were out at the time.
Junior high
I
school?
went to junior high school.
I
Nicki
didn't know you
Minaj
went
went
to
there as
junior.
well. She was one
Yeah,
grade
I
above
know.
me.
Yeah.
So we grew up listening to him and
Dead in the
it's
middle of
crazy.
little did we
You
know
know?
that we riddled some middlemen who didn't do diddly.
That's right. And then
For real,
got
for
a lot of hits and jams and that's it for me, man. I'm happy to be.
We're gonna
on
leave
the
it
show.
out at that because we're gonna cut
Jane
it
and
off.
John.
Yes.
Listen, hit that subscribe button. Hit us up. If you want to hear from him again, you want any kind of music,
But
check
let me
out
take
what he's doing.
Before I leave though, listen to me. It's no hate. It's no hate. Maybe a little aggressive talk, maybe repeating the story, maybe a little, you know what I'm saying? Because I think every real motherfucker would have felt that. But it's no hate. Still want even the enemies to do what they do, live a prosperous life. Hope to one day they come to the mercy of God and say the truth and be good people, righteous people. Still with that faith, all right?
It's a good
So
message.
it's not even,
Yes.
you know, yeah, gotta get them for the fuck. The Mafia can just talk like this. No, for real though, from the heart. It's still no hate. You know what I'm saying? It's all about this. You know what I'm saying? Take that pen to the next level. Let's bring hip hop to the highest level. Because right now it needs help.
Are you on Instagram?
I am on Instagram.
You want to give it to them?
Yes. Rodrigo Ramirez. No. Cuban Link, COK.com. That's on IG. Facebook is Cuban Felix Delgado Link.
Right, and you can follow John Alite, and that me, Gene Borello. Johnny got his baseball bats back. We're selling books. We're doing wedding singing. No, I'm joking. Got everything going.
We just joined a new group. We're gonna be singing with them.
Singing, wedding singing, all right?
We'll be spinning some.
Hey, the Rillo and the light.
It's it. Like and subscribe.
Darkness
Yeah.
to
I'm linking the light to the Rillo. So you know what I'm saying?
Check us out.
But salute, man, and thank
Take
y'all for
care,
having
guys.
me.
Thank you,
Yes.
man. You're
Thank
good.
you.
Pleasure having you, buddy.
For real, for real.
Hey,
Thank y'all.
good guy, man. Good dude, really. Good person, funny.
Great.
And hey, check us out. Hit the subscribe button. Follow us: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Rumble, anywhere else you can find us. Check out our memorabilia.
I thought you said Bumble. I'll say, what you doing on Bumble?
The Missing Link is a new album.
Bumble,
Missing
Rumble,
Link.
all right?
The Missing Link is a new album. The project, everything.
Catch Johnny on Bumble if you want to catch him and hang out, go on a date. You know, only girls like him. I'll see you later.
Tumble or Bumble? What's that?
Bumble.
Holy shit, Bumble. Yo.